Hello everyone, how's it going? It is May and we're actually on the second week of May now, so we'll be announcing the weekly album chart of second week of May. And yeah, it's totally spring. It's been raining a lot, but also a lot of sunny days and warm days, and good day to picnic, but mostly staying indoors. Hello. Um, and looking at this week's weekly chart, looks like there are a lot of albums that were on the chart in the previous weeks came back to chart, but um, there seems to be a few new albums that were released that we get to talk about, and um, a lot of previous album means that we get to talk a lot about the things that are happening with the artist as well, so that's exciting. Um, yeah, so we'll give a couple of minutes and we'll get started very soon. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, so I suppose we'll get started. Hello everyone, we will announce the world's one and only real-time chart, HANTEO Charts, weekly physical album chart starting now. This is your host, Joe, as usual, and if you're curious about K-pop album sales, please subscribe to the channel and also like this video. And let's get started and take a look at the weekly album chart results of the second week of May. As usual, starting with the 10th place. 10th place of HANTEO Chart's weekly physical album chart of second week of May was taken by MCND. MCND's Into the Ice Age, the first mini album, was sold 2,163 copies in the last week. So as you remember, they're one of the first groups to do the meet and call, which is the online virtual video fan meeting, and they did another one in the past week, and hence sold a lot of albums and made it to the 10th place of this week's weekly album chart. And they have just wrapped up their promotion with a single called Spring. As you know, that was sort of like a second title, and they uploaded the photo of themselves, I guess, in the waiting room. They were in such a cute, like, sailor sort of almost school uniformy outfits. It's really cute. So yeah, that was, I guess, the last week and last promotion of that, but do continue to support MCND. As someone was saying in the chat, they are a rookie group, very new. This is their first album, they just debuted, so lots to look forward to. So yes, that was in the 10th place. MCND's Into the Ice Age album was sold 2,163 copies in the second week of May. Moving on to the 9th place. 9th place of HANTEO Chart's weekly physical album chart was taken by NCT 127. Their album, as you know probably by now, NCT 127 Neozone, was sold 2,471 copies in the last week. So like we announced last week, their new album, repackaged album called NCT 127 Neozone, the final round, is coming very soon, and they are releasing a lot of new promotional just teaser images and videos as well. And one of the B-side tracks that's going to be on this particular repackaged album is called Make Your Day, and they've released this track video, which has the title of episode number 1, so I'm assuming number 2 and 3 are gonna come. And there are a lot of new concept photos that are being released and that will be released in the coming week. And yeah, so that particular B-side track, Make Your Day, is sort of like a soft, mellow, ballady song. You can check out the video yourself. And the music, I guess, online will be released on the 19th of afternoon in Korea time. And also the music video will be released on the 20th at midnight. So only a few days left. Very excited to see what they are going to bring this time around. And that was 9th place, NCT 127. NCT 127's Neozone album that was sold 2,471 copies in the second week of May. Moving on to the 8th place. 8th place of HANTEO Chart's weekly physical album chart of second week of May was taken by HND, Hangyo and Dohyun. Their first mini album, Soulmate, was sold 2,629 copies in the last week. I guess they were both in, I want to say it's like a gag, like it's like a comedy show. So they like showed off their, funny side of theirs. And also, Hangyo had his own photo shoot with a magazine, and like he showed off his well-built um, physique, basically. And there is another exciting news for the fans of HND, Hangyo and Doyeon. The management company announced a few days ago that there's going to be a new male group that they're going to debut in the coming fall, and both of them are going to be included in the group. So if you are looking forward to see them again, it's going to be very soon. Fall is not too far away. It's already kind of summer, I would assume. And yeah, so very exciting news. Looking forward to the groups, like what kind of new songs and new group concept that they're going to bring, but it's going to be in the fall. By the looks of it, it's going to be 8-member group. So many new members. Yeah, it's very exciting. I think it's only released like 4 or 5 days ago. So yeah, very exciting news. Looking forward to that. And that was in the 8th place, H&D Soulmate, the first mini album that was sold 2,629 copies in the last week. And yeah, so this broadcast is brought to you by the HANTEO chart, the world's one and only real-time chart. And as you know, this particular weekly album chart data is based on the album sales from all across the world. So if you have purchased an album to support your artist in the past week, that purchase has counted towards this week's weekly physical album chart result. Moving on to the 7th place. 7th place of HANTEO chart's weekly physical album chart of second week of May was taken by BTS. BTS's album, Map of the Soul 7, was sold 2,839 copies in the last week. And I suppose our latest news was that Not Today, the music video, surpassed the 40 million view mark, I guess just a day ago, I want to say, or maybe 2. So there was a news article all about it, and like Twitter posts and YouTube posts, and a lot of celebration going on. And that this makes Not Today makes it the 10th music video of BTS that has surpassed the 40 million view points. So congratulations. And I guess they're the only only K-pop group that has the music video, I guess, more music videos than anybody else that has surpassed the 10 million view mark. So that, I believe there are like 22, so that's like basically a lot of songs from them that has been loved by all the armies and fans, K-pop fans just in general, all around the world. So congratulations. And I guess there's also a new song released by IU that was produced by Suga, so that's another news for BTS. I'm sure a lot of the people have listened to the song and appreciated the featuring and the producing. So yeah, so that was in the 7th place. BTS Map of the Soul 7 album that was sold 2,839 copies in the last week. Moving on to the 6th place. 6th place of HANTEO chart's weekly physical album chart of second week of May was taken by Oh My Girl. Oh My Girl's 7th mini album, Nonstop, was sold 2,962 copies in the second week of May. And as you know, probably the title track is also called Nonstop in English, and it's very popular both in Korea and also worldwide. And that particular song plays, I guess, won music shows so many times. I think this, like the last win, marked the 5th win of Nonstop. And this is basically the highest record and achievement that Oh My Girl as a group has ever achieved so far in their career. So doing so well, congratulations. And I would say, obviously, after, letting their presence known through the Mnet's Queendom, but like they've also had like so many different songs that they have performed and achieved so far. So And I think also the song Nonstop is very timely, like especially if you're waiting for the summer. I think it's a perfect summer song. And there are a lot of tracks that are amazing in the album as well. Like, for instance, I think Dolphin, the B-side track, is very popular among the K-pop fans in general too. So it's a great album, so definitely give it a listen. And that was in the sixth place. Sixth place, Oh My Girl, the seventh mini album Nonstop, was sold 2,962 copies in the second week of May. And this weekly physical album chart result is presented by HANTEO Chart, the world's one and only real-time music chart. And if you're interested in learning about the weekly music album sales as well as other K-pop events, please subscribe to this channel and also like this video. Somebody saying Nonstop music video is so funny. Yeah, I guess it's supposed to make some parallel and comparison of how you feel about love to the board game. So like a lot of the, I guess, CGI gamey stuff is happening in the music video, and that makes it sort of fun. Okie dokie, so moving on to the fifth place. Fifth place of HANTEO Chart's weekly physical album chart of second week of May was taken by Victon. Victon's sixth mini album, Continuous, was sold 3,014 copies in the second week of May. So I believe this album it's been a while since this album was released. Yes, at least a couple of months, I want to say longer ago. But they did I guess they released a few videos from the concert that they did previously called New World. And as you know, like if you go to a solo concert of a group, like you get to see a lot of special stages, and I think that's one of the key reasons why you need to go to these concerts. But thankfully we can see these special stages on YouTube as well, because they have released these things like Sing Shakes See You Again, or Seven Rings by Subin, and Black Dog by Hansei. So like there are a lot of special like solo stages, I guess individual member stages of Victim members that are now you can enjoy in your own room. So amazing. I guess maybe that's why everybody's suddenly so into Victon. I think especially for the international fans that really can't go to the events in Korea, it's really important to see different videos and like uploads and like updates from the artists online. So I think it's amazing that Victon's doing that as well. And that was in the fifth place. Fifth place of HANTEO Chart's weekly physical album chart, second week of May, taken by Victon. Continuous, the sixth mini album, which was sold 3,014 copies in the last week. Okie dokie, moving on to the fourth place. Fourth place of HANTEO Chart's weekly physical album chart of second week of May was taken by GOT7. GOT7's mini album, Die, was sold 4,980 copies in the last week. And I guess their promotion just got wrapped up as well, but the album is still doing well on the charts. As you can see, placed fourth in the weekly physical album chart, and also the title track is doing very well on the digital rankings as well. And recently, Jin Young is appearing on the TV drama from TVN called When My Love Blooms, and he is this obviously tall and handsome law school student, so fits him very well, I think the role is, and looking forward to the future promotion of GOT7 as a whole and individual members promotions as well. And that was in the fourth place. GOT7's mini album Die sold 4,980 copies in the last week. Moving on to the third place. Third place of HANTEO Chart's weekly physical album chart of second week of May was taken by Gravity. Gravity's album, Season 1 Hideout, Remember Who We Are, was sold 13,305 copies. So they have been releasing a lot of videos, if you haven't noticed, a lot of choreography practice videos in different themes. So I think the latest one that I saw was like a random speed version. So they were like dancing in different speed, which is always fun. I think one of the contents that the K-pop fans love is like, the 2 times fast version or like half time slow version, whatever. So that's very interesting that they are doing this as from the official media. And there are a lot of self-created contents as well, like called C Records, C Real, Before Gravity. So there are a lot of contents that you can enjoy, and there's also this like eye contact video where members are basically staring at you the whole time for the title track Break All the Rules. So it's like somebody saying on the track, like Gravity's doing so well, like on the chart as well. Like it's very high considering how the album was released a couple of weeks ago. I'm expecting to see them, continuously throughout the rest of the month on this weekly physical album chart. And that was third place. Gravity Season 1 Hideout Remember Who You Are album that was sold 13,305 copies in the last week. Okay, we're only left with 2 albums, 2 groups on the top of HANTEO Chart's weekly physical album chart of second week of May. As you know, this weekly physical album chart result is brought to you by HANTEO Chart, the world's one and only real-time music chart. And if you enjoy learning about the music sales, album sales particularly, and any new updates from the groups that are included in the top 10 weekly physical album chart, definitely please subscribe to this channel and also like this video. Moving on to the second place of HANTEO Chart's weekly physical album chart of second week of May was taken by NCT Dream. NCT Dream's album called Reload was sold for 41,681 copies in the last week. And as you know, NCT Dream just had their Beyond Live concert, which was an online concert that was participated by the fans all around the world. And there were a lot of interesting things that were going on, like especially for the fans. I think there were more, opportunity to participate in the concert itself because they were all dialed in simultaneously on this giant screen and did like a Q&A with the NCT Dream members, and also did some interactive challenge that they were supposed to pick one out of the 2 things, and they're supposed to say the same thing all together, which is very interesting. So I bet the fans who got to interact with the other fans at NCT Dream through that concert had a lot of fun time, and also because it's service through online, they offered subtitles in multiple languages, which made the fans all around the world to watch the concert more conveniently and easily too. And through this concert they have released the a performance of the B-side tracks called Puzzle Piece and 7 Days for the first time ever, so that was also exciting. And obviously the title track writing, which is awesome. So a lot of things, interesting things happened. Very fun. I hope we could see more and more of this with other groups, not only just the SM artists, but just K-pop artists in general, so that K-pop fans can still have a lot of fun with their artists in their own coverage. So that was second place of HANTEO Chart's weekly physical album chart of second week of May, NCT Dream's Reload album that was sold 41,681 copies in the last week. Yes, good to enjoy at home, definitely. Okay, the first place of HANTEO Chart's weekly physical album chart of second week of May was taken by Astro. Astro's new album, Gateway, was sold 70,292 copies in the last week. So this Astro's particular album is a comeback after, more than a year and 4 months-ish as a whole full group. Obviously they did some mini albums, individual promotions, but this is the comeback with a full group album after, for quite a while. And the title track is called Knock, and it's, Astro is famous for their sort of a cool and clean and sort of fresh concept, but this is tiny bit more powerful than usual. And if you also watch the video, it has like a very mysterious feel to the music video as well. Like there are a lot of moons and like planets and like spiral staircase that they're going up and like a lot of debris. And yeah, so it's like a sort of like a mysterious, sort of like amazing, dreamy music video, and also the song too. And I think it's a very trendy song. Probably more so spring than summer if I have to pick a weather to put it against. But obviously they just released this album and the music video and going to be promoting with this title track. And there are a lot of new videos released as well, like the choreography, dance practice video of the title track, and also Moonbin released his own version of the dance video as well. And there's also I guess a subtitle song, I guess, called "When You Call My Name," and they also released a dance practice music video of that as well. So looking forward to the active promotion. Very exciting. And believe it or not, this was the only new album on this chart as well. So I'm assuming we're going to see more of this particular album the following weeks as well. Oh, it's a time traveler concept. That makes total sense because, you know, like time travel always, I guess, involves universe, space in general. So that's cool. So that's good to know. I'm very excited to see the stages on the music shows in the coming weeks as well. And that was first place of HANTEO Charts weekly physical album chart of second week of May. Astro's Gateway, that was sold 70,292 copies in the last week. Okay, so that was everybody on this weekly physical album, second week of May, top 10. And as usual, we're gonna announce everybody from top to bottom and congratulate them once again. So here we go. Alrighty, first place of HANTEO Charts weekly physical album chart of second week of May was taken by Astro's Gateway. That was sold 70,292 copies. Second place was taken by NCT Dream Reload. That was sold 41,681 copies. And third place was taken by Gravity Season 1 Hideout Remember Who We Are album. That was sold 13,305 copies. Fourth place was taken by GOT7 Die album, was sold 4,980 copies. And fifth place, Victin Continuous 6 mini album, was sold 3,014 copies. And in sixth place, Oh My Girl Non-Stop the 7 mini album, was sold 2,962 copies. And seventh place was taken by BTS Map of the Soul 7, that was sold 2,839 copies. And 8th place, H&D Soulmate, the first mini album, was sold 2,629 copies. 9th place was taken by NCT 127, Neozone. The album was sold 2,471 copies. And last but not least, 10th place, MCD Into the Ice Age album, was sold 2,133 copies in the second week of May. I know, like, I don't know why I keep reading it as Getaway. Yes, I want to get away. But it is called Gateway. And somebody's wishing that Astro would win the first place in the music show, and I'm sure they would. I guess there are a lot of new albums that are scheduled to be released in the coming weeks, but you know, that's a total possibility in the next week as well, I think. And yeah, so that was everybody on the top 10 weekly physical album chart of second week of May. And if you are just interested in learning about album sales, not just the weekly ones, but you know, daily ones in real time as well, definitely check out the app called WhosFan. It's available both Android and iOS. And like I said, you can check the real-time album sale as well as the daily, weekly, monthly, and also the star chart, which you can help contributing to the chart and you know, put your favorite artists on the top higher ranks of the charts. And there are a lot of fun events going on as well, so you can definitely check out the votes and events tab and you know, participate in the events, voting events, all that fun stuff that we usually do as K-pop fans. So definitely check it out. And yeah, like, you know, it's the pandemic of COVID-19 still going on, so definitely stay safe. Like I think somebody was saying in the chat that they wish that they could see concerts and participate in music shows as well, but hopefully, if when everything is over and things calm down a little bit, then we'll get our favorite artists back in face to face, not just online. So we'll be patient and wait until then, and just support them, by streaming music videos, listening to music, buying albums, all that. So. But we'll be still here in the next week as well. And yeah, that was everything that we have for the second week of May. Thank you for watching as usual. And this was your host, Joe. We'll see you at the same time next week. And yes, definitely stay safe, stay healthy, and see you next week at the same time. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.